Hi everyone, so this video is going to be about my top moisturisers for oily combination skin. Now oily and combination skin aren't exactly the same thing, but I have had oily skin pretty much all my life. I've got quite good skin, but it is quite oily. But for the past, I'd say probably 6 months, my skin's kind of gone a little bit more combination. I've definitely noticed that it's not as oily as it used to be. So that can be due to kind of hormonal changes, climate changes, all sorts of things like that. But I'm just going to talk you through some good choices for moisturisers for oily / combination skin. Because a lot of times I think what happens when you've got oily skin in particular, you don't moisturise because you think, why should I moisturise? My skin's already so oily, I'm just going to make it even more oily. And that is the biggest skincare misconception, because even oily skin needs moisturising. Moisturising is just adding water back into your skin. As long as you choose a product that is oil free, it will really help your skin be less oily, because you'll be kind of regulating the oil from inside, as opposed to just stripping your skin with cleansers and then making it produce more oil because it thinks that it's dry. So if you have got really oily skin, this is a great budget buy as well. This is the Deep Action Shine Control Moisturiser from Superdrug, and it's antibacterial, it helps prevent spots, and it's oil free, and that's what it looks like. Very inexpensive, I think it's around the £3 mark. And this is a really good moisturiser because it's got a very kind of watery consistency, and that's kind of the consistency, if you can see there. It's a very liquidy consistency, it's very lightweight, great under makeup. You can just kind of rub it into your skin and you'll not feel like you've got anything on your skin, and it'll just help kind of mattify your skin. And it's got a really lovely scent as well. Actually, I've just got a whiff of it as I rubbed it in. Yeah, so that's a really lovely one. And then one, if you've got particularly kind of problem skin, is the Clean and Clear Advantage Spot Control Moisturiser, which looks like this. Now this is oil free too, and it's a quite smoothing but quite a moisturising moisturiser as well, because what happens, I think, when you get spots, especially if you get bad spots, sometimes they tend to be quite red and quite sore and quite painful, and you need something that kind of helps soothe them as well as treat them. And this is what this does. It really helps soothe your spots and kind of treats them with salicylic acid and spot fighting ingredients at the same time. So those are the two ones that I think that are great if you've got very oily skin. If you've got kind of semi-oily skin or combination but on the oilier side of combination skin, then I've got 3 here, and these are good as well, I think, if you're in that kind of transition where you're not using skincare that's for oily teenage skin or that kind of thing like you used to. Maybe you're getting a little bit older and you want to use nicer skincare, more gentle skincare, and skincare that suits your skin a little bit better. These are great choices. The first one is the Dr. Niccolo Oil Control Day Cream. This is a really lovely moisturiser. I have had this for a few years now. I've kind of repurchased it because it's quite a heavy moisturiser, but it's great under makeup. It's oil free, it's not very kind of heavy feeling on the skin, but it is very moisturising, and it's just a really unusual moisturiser. And I have done a review of this on my blog, so I will link that if you want to go and have a read about it, because it is a really kind of just a little bit of a different moisturiser from what you're used to seeing for oily skin. So it's a really nice one, and it says that it helps even the texture of your skin and all that kind of thing, and my skin has been really nice every time I've been using this. But one thing I must mention is I never moisturise my forehead. This is going to sound really strange, but every time I moisturise my forehead, no matter what I use, I break out on my forehead. It's just the way it is. So I don't moisturise my forehead. My forehead is quite oily, so I don't feel like I really need to, and I just try and kind of keep it to the minimum when it comes to that area. So I just kind of moisturise my cheeks, my nose, my chin, and just leave my forehead out of it. And you can do that, you know, don't think that just because you have, you know, to moisturise, you have to moisturise everywhere. You don't. The next one is by a brand you all know I adore, and it's the LOreal Skin Repair Light Moisturiser for combination oily skin. Now this is a really nice, very natural moisturiser. It's quite heavy in the sense of it doesn't sink into the skin really quickly, so I like using this at night. And I absolutely adore the packaging of it. I think the packaging is just beautiful. But the only thing I kind of dislike a little bit about this is that it has a bit of a kind of odd scent, but scent's a really personal thing, so don't let that put you off. You know, go to your kind of local LOreal counter and smell it and see what you think. I don't know, no one else ever seems to mind it. Everyone I've mentioned about it, they're like, what are you talking about? But I don't know, the scent I just think is a little bit odd. It's not horrible, but if you can see there, probably can't, but the texture of it is kind of quite light, but it is very, very moisturising. And then my current obsession is the Nourish Balance Face Moisturiser Apple. Now they do kind of different series for different skin types. So this is the combination one, and at first you look at it and you kind of think, you know, yeah, it's a moisturiser. I love skincare, but moisturisers don't tend to be the things I get excited about. I tend to get excited about things like cleansers and serums. Moisturisers, I'm not overly bothered about the moisturiser that I use. Yeah, I like to use a nice moisturiser, but I'm not overly kind of blown away by them. With the exception of this. This is the most amazing moisturiser that I have ever used. It's just fantastic. And the thing that I really just love about this is it has the most unusual texture. All I could describe it as is kind of like a water cream. I've still got the lid on it because I'm kind of trying to preserve it as much as possible. But if I just put a little bit on my hand here. So that's what it looks like in the pot. It's very kind of watery, and it's just got the most lovely, lovely fresh scent, but the texture of this is just amazing. It just literally feels like you're kind of rubbing water into your hand. It is just so lightweight and lovely, and just feels really fresh and amazing on your skin and sinks in immediately. I'm wearing it under my foundation today, and it just makes putting your foundation on amazing. It's great at night. I had some quite bad sunburn on my nose from when it was a little bit warmer, and I used this and it kind of really helped heal it a lot quicker. And it's just a really, really fantastic moisturiser, and I absolutely love this. And I will link a review to this moisturiser in the description box if you want to go and have a look at that. So that is it for my moisturisers for oily combo skin. If you've got any that you think are really great and you think that we should all try, then definitely let us know. And yeah, I hope you'll have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.